Hi everyone. I know it's a long time since the last day that I've been posting something, but um, I got news and I got been quite busy. Maybe. So the good news is I now am married and I am pregnant. So yeah, yay. So the reason that I haven't posted anything lately, or you have seen any news or my vlog, is because uh, yeah, I have a lot of things to do, with the wedding and the morning sickness is kind of drained me for like first 3 months. So that's why. So now I feeling better and have some free time and have some ideas in my head. So I think maybe it's time to start, coming back. A little bit update. At first, when I joined RTT, and I think that I will start, will start a business around it. But now I'm about to have a family, and I honestly don't find the time, even for myself. Maybe because I'm to suck up with my husband and the child. But anyway, I started saying maybe um, now is not the right time for me, because I realize that there are a lot of things that I want to work on more. There's a lot of things that I still feel a little push. So maybe the business, the hypnotherapy business, is not starting for me now or this year, but who knows in the future. So I still want to I still want to share my opinions. Still want to share my experience, or my, even not really experience, but my insight in something for you. You may agree or not agree, but yeah. So it's not necessarily a business for me right now, but it's necessarily being me, shedding the light. And I think that is the purpose of a therapy. It's not only you make money from helping people, but you're helping people without an agenda. So when the right time comes, maybe I will drop um, some business, something to offer, and then maybe really soon people come to me to get their help. But until then, I think like I said, I'm not ready yet. Maybe I need a little push, but until then, I'm not rushed. So back to the topic. My topic today is how to overcome the insecurity. Okay, so insecurity, we all have it. Even the most self-confident person, or the one who have the most high self-esteem, still have a moment of doubt, the moment of insecurity. But when this insecurity bothers you too much, especially in a relationship, because the relationship that you're having, it reflects a lot about yourself. Maybe you start to think how I overcome this. First of all, you don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't need to feel guilty about it. You don't need to feel bad about it, because like I said, everyone have it. But you should overcome it, and you should have a chance to be the confident person that you're meant to be. Because honestly, insecurity take the fun in your life, take the layback and serenity in your life, and nobody that wants that. Everyone have everyone wants to have a peaceful life, want to have um, happy and calm and stable life. Not every minute you feel like you need something to confirm for you, to ensure you. So the first step is, I think you need to start with rating your self-esteem. You see, insecurity is coming from one thing and one thing only: the need to be with someone, the need to be accepted, to get involved, the need to even be loved. So you feel insecurity, you feel insecure because, for instance, your boss not congrats you or your boyfriend didn't stay night with you. Okay, first of all, we need to, objectify what they do to you, or what they did, or what they do, or and why do you feeling this? Some action, some scenario, they are the wrong one. But let's focus on you and you only. So you feel that way because you feel the need of it. But without the acceptance for one person, or without the love relationship with other person, doesn't change your worth, doesn't change your lovability, and doesn't change that how amazing you are. So raise your self-esteem. How? And to be honest, I had insecurity in the relationship before, and I have to work on it because I realized that it's torn my relationship. Even though I did and married amazing guy who's care for me, who always call me, always message me, always FaceTime me, and always try to make me feel good. But the insecurity just sneak in every moment that it can. So I think that I start need to work on that. So the first thing first is to range your self-esteem. And range your self-esteem is just simple: accept your self-worth. Maybe you doubt yourself so much in the moment of insecurity because you see something is like you compare yourself, something is better, something is like you compare to someone that someone is better than you, is more good looking than you, and you feel bad for yourself and you feel less worthy. But the truth is, everyone have their own favor, and I cannot judge you and I cannot score you. So let's accept that you are worthy, no matter who you are, no matter how you look, and whatever you have in your life, whatever happened and you are having right now. Just accept that you are worthy. Accept and live in your life that you are worthy. You are worthy, you are lovable, and give yourself every day that treatment. So, first thing first is rating your self-esteem. And the second thing you can do, and that is my experience as well. When I realized my self-esteem is not the problem, so what is the other problem with insecurity? What the other problem that I so fearful that I be abandoned? Well, can you guess? Is the fear of being dying. You may not realize it at first, but truth is, the reason that you're so fearful of abandon, you are so fearful of being rejected, is because you feel to die. And to be honest, sometimes it feels like you're about to die, and you gasp every air that you can to even hold that person, hold the idea. You panic, you do everything crazy thing. Well, I'm not judging you because I did it too, and I felt it too. But then I realized, and not really realized, but I did some self hypnosis on myself on the reason that I feel so insecure, that I panic, and I acting like a drama queen. The reason is that because every time in the scene I'm that I am being alone or someone left me, I think I am about to die. Or in the situation is really dangerous to a child. So we'll still live in somewhat in the child mindset. And that what step you back. Like the child that holding so tight to the mommy because they so fear. What if the mommy lost? Where do I go? What do I eat? Where mommy? Where mommy? And that's exactly what happened in the relationship. Not just your partner, but also with everyone in your life. Of course, you will feel grief and loss when you lose someone. But when you are not losing anyone, or not losing the person that you're afraid to lose, what's the point of panic? So realize that you're not gonna die. Even the person leave you, of course you're gonna feel painful. Of course you're gonna feel not so amazing, but you're not going to die. Life change. People change. Who say that you will be the one who get left? But maybe you're the one who even leave the relationship. So yeah, remind yourself that you are not going to die. He's not calling you one day. You're not going to die. You don't need to reason with yourself. You don't know his reason. You don't know your reason. But you know sure that the feeling that you're feeling is because you're so afraid to die. You're afraid that if he leave me, I will going to die. I cannot not live without him. But that's not true. Nobody cannot live with anybody except for the little child with their parents. But even little child still have support like the grandparents, like the sister, like the brothers, like the uncles and aunts, and even the social network. So you're not going to die, and you will always find someone who's worthy of you. So that is something I remind myself also. And I think the last thing is trust yourself. In the process of all of this, it's not one day, it's not one day uh, solution. It's not one day progress. It's a whole, it's a whole journey. And eventually, in the journey, you will find that you're just new right. You will find that you can trust yourself. In the past, in my very moment of insecurity that attacked me, I cannot escape the reality. I keep thinking that this is where I stop, and I cannot accept, cannot exist it, and I cannot believe it, and I regret every moment. But eventually, time change, things change, I change, and people around me change also. So I realized the third thing that you need to remind yourself is you can believe in yourself. You can believe in your choice. You can believe that you have a choice. You can believe that life is going to be different. That you have amazing intuition. And yes, that's what I remind myself. You can never predict table. You cannot know the person you seeing is going to be nice this day. But when the next 10 years, he become a different person. We all change. You change, I change. The people around us change. So, how even we know would you, even you know that how something going to happen, do you believe it? Do you risk it? So what I create in my very moment is I said it to myself, and I even said into my on screen is this time everything is going to different. I'm gonna make it work. But of course, you can change it to your version. Everything is going to be different. You're not stuck in one place. You're not going to stuck forever. You always have a choice. Maybe you don't see it right now, but some moment, 1 month later, 1 year later, several years later, you will find a way to get out of the situation, or eventually you don't need to get out. The situation resolve itself. So painful it is. Trust me, everything happen for your own happiness if you accept it so. So you're not going to be stuck forever. You're going to have a different life. You're going to have a different person, different friends, different partner in your life. And you need to trust the process. You need to trust in yourself. And trust in yourself is the big thing. Trust that you will make the right choice. Trust that you will see the right person. Trust that whatever it takes, that whatever it happens, you are strong enough to still 10 tone, to still make it happen. And no matter what happens, you can make it work. And that is the 3 points, the 3 main points. Raise your self-esteem, realize that you're not going to die, and trust yourself, and trust that everything going to be different, going to be better. And the minor of 4 is minor because it's not about you, it's about the surrounding. The other person is maybe it's time to reflect, realize, really look close, and painfulness it is or it's not painful. You need to realize that is that the person that hurting you or make you feel insecurity, does the person realize what they're doing, and maybe even acknowledge that for them. And of course, most people don't do it on purpose, but if the person make you feel nervous on purpose, that person is not worthy in your life. And if the person knows that you are suffering from this but not taking any progress, maybe it's time to drop them out, or maybe you should think about it. And if the person you feel like it's not working, you feel like they hot and cold, they comfort you when they want, and when you need the comfort, they just disappear. And when you ask, when you want it, they just doesn't care. They just use excuses. Then maybe you should consider to leave. But anyway, it's my 2 cents. I think the most really important thing is the 3 things above, because eventually when you raise your self-esteem, because eventually when you realize that leaving a person or a relationship break up is not going to kill you, and to trust yourself and to trust the process, trust that life will be better, eventually you will have the strength, and you will have the ability to realize what is worthy in your life and what is not. And I trust you to do that. And I hope you have the amazing opportunity to live your best life, to live the best way and have the best love. Enjoy the love when you can, and enjoy as much as you can. Because to be honest, that why I realize that when I am stable and I am secure in a relationship, it's really easy. Everything just flow, and I have pretty much a lot of time to do things for myself, and I still know for sure that other person will contact me, and I don't have to, jiggering about this. Sometimes I still have some wanting and needing, but it's not driving me crazy. Um, Anyway, that is my share about what I experienced, how I got over it, and hope that it helped you in some way. Goodbye.